5th. Hopefully you were able to put your NFL bets in. I did put out a video out last night. We do have several NBA games today, which this video would be about. I am starting the Latter Day Challenge today, day one. I will provide those two picks at the end of this video. But let's get started on this 5-man, and we're going to head on straight to fantasy score. And first one will be Scotty Barnes. And for him, I do like multiple props on him, his PRA and his fantasy score. But for this slip, I'll be taking his fantasy score. He's been cashing for us for the past 6-7 games. He's been going over 40. So hopefully he does continue the trend. He is going against the Spurs, so he should be able to do it. Next up is also one. It's also another one that's been cashing for us is the Andre Ayton. And for him, also his PRA is good at 25.5, but in this slip, I'll be taking his fantasy score at 33. His rebounds is not bad at 11.5. I would prefer it at 11 to have the push equity, but he might go over. So I'm taking the over on his fantasy. His PRA is also good. Next one for fantasy is Ausar Thompson. He's been cashing for us for rebounds, but I'm not sure if Jalen Duren is at 100% or if he's on minutes restriction. In this case, I'll be taking his fantasy score. I like it. It's still under 30. He's a good player. He has a ceiling of 40 for fantasy score. He does grab a lot of rebounds, and that's the prop we've been taking. It's been cashing for us, but it's been up and down lately the past couple of games. And the fact that he's going against Phoenix, I'm staying away on the rebound prop. Taking his fantasy. His PRA is good as well. And then let's head on over to first half props, which there's a couple that I like. And for that, we're gonna go for Tim Hardaway. All three of them are equally good, but for this slip, I'll be taking his PRA. I like that most from the three. And then my last one for this 5-man will be OG Anunoby. And for him, I'll be taking his fantasy score at 13.5. We expect him to bounce back from that 76er game to go over 14 against the Spurs, as he's been averaging about 17, 18 each first half. Hopefully he does bounce back from that 76er game. And those are the 5 I'll be going with. 2 first half props. And Scotty Barnes, Ayton, and Ausar Thompson all over fantasy scores. So let's head on over to Latter Day Challenge, our day one, and it's gonna be a NFL prop and NBA prop. And if you're able to watch my video yesterday, my top pick was Josh Downs. I'm going back to him, and I'm gonna take his fantasy score. I'll be taking the over on that. I think money line, the Colts will beat the Panthers today, and I think Josh Downs will have a big game. So that's how I'll be taking his fantasy score. And next, we're going to head on to our NBA, and I'm going to go with Tim Hardaway once again, but I'm going to be taking his full game prop, and I'll be taking his points and rebounds at 16.5. He's been averaging over 22. It's a good matchup against the Hornets. He does grab a lot of points. He's been averaging a little bit over 20, so I'm going to take the more on that. And those will be the 2 I'll be going for the Latter Day Challenge day one. Josh Downs over fantasy score and NFL prop, and Tim Hardaway Jr. over points and rebounds. Here's a slip that I submitted it. It'll be $20 for a 60 win. Hopefully we hit, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.